Yes. It's all good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hello, and welcome to the Morning Cuppa. So glad that you're here this morning. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Catherine Kovacs. It's Friday. So get on in here and give me some yays this morning. Good morning, Donna. Oh, thank you for being here, sweet one. Okay, well, it is Friday. Let's get into our heart so we can do some yays. And let's get our birds singing to us. I always like to have the birds because it sounds so cheery and happy. And I feel like they have a message for us when they're talking to us. Good morning, Sherry. All right, well, I haven't gotten to the birds just yet. Come on, birdies. Where are you hiding? Oh, well, it would help if I did the right one, wouldn't it? There they are. Yeah, one of those kind of mornings. And that's okay. Good afternoon to you, Pat Moss. Hi, Leo. Thank you for being here. All right, let's go into our hearts. Thank you for sharing this, Brandy. So touching the heart center brings your focus to your heart. This is called the heart-brain coherence, or as we like to say it, the heart-mind to the divine. So we start in our heart. That's the seat of our soul. That's where we get in touch with who we truly are as a spirit being. Then we breathe, breathing in deeply, not just the shallow breathing that we always do, but really taking a breath into your lungs, feeling those lungs to capacity. And just hold it for a second. When you get that air all the way in there, just envision in your mind that your lungs are all expanded like a big balloon, and it's going right into your heart center. And just allow that energy to go in and breathe it out slowly. Now with this next breath, you're going to add in love. Put a smile on your face because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. So we're going to smile at our heart. We're going to smile at ourselves, and we're going to smile at the world. And then release that. And then one more time, going back into your heart, and bring somebody with you. Just grab somebody and give them a big old heart hug and say, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being with me on this walk, on my journey, walking each other home. And breathe it out with a sigh. And shake off anything that you might be holding on to, anything that's going to bring you down, bring your vibration lowered. You just want everything to be up, 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 right? Is our Brookie here? Is Max saying up, up, up yet? I hope so, because I just love little Max's energy. So, the heart-brain coherence. Do it every day. We do it here on Cuppa every morning. And then you can do it as much as you want throughout your day. 3 minutes of doing the heart-brain coherence puts you in a higher brain state. It helps your body to heal because in that higher brain state, your brain knows what to do. It tells the cells, hey guys, wake up, behave, heal, do whatever it takes to bring yourself to a perfect state of being as you are ministering to that human body. So doing the heart-brain coherence has so many benefits. There's a lot of videos about it on YouTube. You can go find it and watch Greg Braden explain it. He explains it very well and how this is the most beneficial thing we can do for ourselves every day to get in touch with that beautiful spirit inside of us, bring in an energy of love, a high vibration for us to be the best we can be while we're here on earth. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that heart hug. I love you. And Kathy Hand came in. Well, it is Friday, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm already on Friday because you know what? I get to go on Friday to the Keys. I'm going to go see our Marietta. So thank you, Kathy. You know what? I depend on you guys to straighten me out. So when I make a mistake or when I do something crazy, uh, I can depend on you to say, hey, Teri, it's not Friday yet, it's Thursday. But that's okay because Thursday is Thankful Thursday. So let's be thankful. Let's find something to give gratitude for. Just one thing. Find one thing that you can say, I am so grateful for that person or that animal, that place, that thing in my life. Just find that. Get in touch with that. All right, let me see who came in. We have Jennifer. Good morning. Julie Kiss. Andrea Gregg. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I love working with the angels. And if you guys missed it, you might want to go watch the replay on either YouTube or Facebook and learn more about this wonderful Archangel Haniel, who is the angel of joy. That's why I was confused. I was just so joyful. I was jumping timelines. So, but that's all right. It's okay. There are no accidents. There are no mistakes. Everything is a lesson and a blessing in this life. I truly believe that. Andrea, I'm so glad you were there with your beautiful smile. And Deirdre, hi there. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here, Deirdre. And Hope says, Peas, I would welcome all the healing you can send. I'm in a lot of pain with this knee injury and really don't want to rely on the pain meds I have been prescribed. Oh, sweet one. I want to do a healing session for you. Let me gift you that. Just get in touch with me and let's see when we can do it. I love working with some of the Reikis, angelic Reiki, Karuna Ki, and I'm going to be teaching it this year. So I haven't gotten the dates exactly, but I'm thinking it will be in May. I'm got that really stuck in my head that it's going to be May. So if you're interested in learning some of the Reikis, I am a Ushui master and animal Reiki master, Karuna Ki master. So I'm just going to combine them all, and we're going to have a Reiki class combined with Time Heals that will knock your socks off. So would love to do that for you, my Hope. Yes, I will be with our Heart Lady tomorrow. Oh, Deirdre, I'm so glad that you're there for people because your energy is so loving and so kind, and you're amazing. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Thank you for sharing. Kathy's thankful to have off today, which was unexpected, but today the government workers have off for a National Day of Mourning for the memorial service for Jimmy Carter. Yes, I'm glad you have today off and sending out blessings to his family and those who loved our president so much. Prachetta, good morning. Prachetta and Prachir. And what else we got? Oh, Andrea, I love that. Thank you. You are such a blessing in my life. Annie 7, thankful for my home, the warmth from the cold, and my beautiful sons and breath in my lungs. I love that. Brookie, we were just asking if you were here because we went up, up, up. And I always think of Max when I do Max and Marietta, both of them, when I say up, up, up. All right. Joanne, good morning. Joanne's on her way to work. And Brookie is thankful that EIWP, everything is working beautifully, isn't it? Isabel, good morning. And Julie says, could you please ask Marietta where is a good place to stay in the Keys? Hubby wants to take me there this trip. Ooh. Oh, you have to meet Marietta. You definitely have to go to Isla Morada. I'm pretty sure is where she's at. I just know the car takes me there. Um, but yeah, please, please, please meet up with our Marietta, Julie. She's going to love you and you're going to love her because she is amazing energy. Oh, you're welcome, Hope. Oh, Deirdre, you are such a blessing. And Jennifer, up, up, up. That's right. No, Prachetta, I will not be in New York in January. No, 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 no. New York's way too cold for my blood. I will be at Marietta's down in the Keys for a couple of days. I'll leave there probably Monday to head back up to Tennessee. They're supposed to get snow this weekend, so I wasn't taking a chance of driving in ice and snow. So I'm staying here for a couple of days, and then I'll head up that way and go back to um, yeah, to my folks in Tennessee, Noel and Bob, and stay with them probably until the end of February. Oh, you have a friend visiting. Tell her to come where it's warm. She doesn't want to go to New York. It's freezing up there. Well, we're kind of cold down here, but not like it is up north. All right. So I don't have a story time for you. I tell you, I was after the meditation last night with Archangel Haniel, I was in such a great place. I think I just crashed. And the angels just helped me get some rest after the teaching and visiting with all of you online. That was so beautiful to be there with you. And again, if you missed it, you can find the replay because it was live streamed on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you, Brandy. I'm thankful for you as well, darling. Ooh, speaking of honey, oh my gosh, you guys. I was told recently by Dr. Don to start using Manuka honey. Manuka honey has such healing properties. And Hope, I'm going to say it would be good for your knee to get what I got. And I'm going to see if it's available where you are in the UK, because I just found it yesterday for myself. But it's not just Manuka honey, it's also got turmeric in it and a couple of other healing things. So I got it. I used it last night for the first time. I feel awesome this morning. But you know how turmeric is so good for joints and for helping any kind of pain and helping to relieve inflammation in the body. Well, this is all mixed together in the honey, which already has healing properties. So the angels brought me exactly where I needed to be at all times. And they brought me yesterday to this little store that's not too far from where I'm staying here with Joanne. And I had looked up their website, and it said they had this. So I walk in and ask the guy, do you have any in stock? And sure enough, he took me right to the shelf, and I was able to walk out of there with a pretty good sized jar of Manuka honey, which, like I said, has the best healing properties. Okay, what else we got? Oh, Deirdre, yeah, it was a beautiful time. I did an activation to Archangel Haniel. We did a meditation that a lot of people didn't want to come out from, but they did. Our Auntie Jean, I think, is still somewhere in La La Land from that meditation. And Prachetta, she's coming for a work assignment. She stays in Singapore and works for Google. Oh, okay. Yeah, tell her to come down to Florida. It's a lot warmer here. Pat, honey in Sainsbury's. Yeah, it's Manuka. I can type it in. It's Manuka, Manuka honey. And the one I found, I've never seen it before. It's mixed with turmeric. That it has the turmeric already in the honey. So when you put it in a tea or in anything, then you've got that healing property. Kathy, you have Manuka essential oil that you've used in soothing ointments for arthritis pain. Yeah, I'll text you. I'll take a picture of the bottle and text that and put it in the group chat so that you all can see what I got. All right. I do have a card from Kuan Yin with a message for us. And the message is the strength of you. Are you doubting your ability to heal or recover? There is nothing that has fundamentally damaged your spirit, your will, or your heart, no matter how broken those parts of you may feel at times. They have only ever been broken to heal stronger. They have not been broken beyond repair, and they never will be. The strength of you and that promise. That's a promise, you guys. Grab onto it, hold on to that promise, and say, yes, I am strong. And I stop doubting that I can heal, that I can recover. I'm listening for the signs from the angels of how to take better care of my body. And that's what I do when, especially a holistic doctor says this would be one of the best things for you, then I go searching to find it. And that's what I did. And I've been searching for the Manuka, and this is what appeared for me. And it's magic. It's magic in a bottle because it just helps with joint pain. It helps with everything. I hope you can actually do both. If you have a wound, that's one of the things that will help that wound heal like so quick. But drinking the Manuka honey in like a tea or in your food, if you have a food that you can put honey in, it's going to help. And you can, if you can, just take like a spoonful of it. Leo says he always puts turmeric in his tea. Yeah, Pat, I know it is expensive. That's what I was looking at is like the Manuka honey itself is so expensive. And I didn't buy it when I saw it in the store. And I didn't because the angels already had this waiting for me and it was less than just buying the Manuka honey. So, yeah, look around. Yes, that's right. Magic in a bottle. I love it. Sally, Thankful Thursday. Today I'm so thankful for Tony for all she has endured in the past 10 months, just trying to keep me out of pain and moving. Our anniversary is tomorrow, and that marks 28 years of my crazy life she has been in. Oh, well, congratulations, and we'll say a big happy anniversary to the two of you tomorrow. On Friday, I was a little bit off today, but on Friday we wish Sally and Tony a happy anniversary. Yes, Jennifer, I'll make sure that you get it, honey. Okay, Blue Jean. Thankful I was not in my car when someone hit it. It was a hit and run. Oh my gosh, Blue Jean, where were you? Because I don't think they came up into your yard to hit and run your car. I'm so sorry that happened. And I hope there was not too much damage on there. Yes, Kathy, this honey would be really good for you. You guys, I can't give medical advice, but I can certainly share what's happened with me and what has helped me. And that is one thing that I've had it in the past, and this time I'm excited because of what it's mixed with. And yes, we are glad that you're okay, Blue. Don, good morning. Manuka is great. Don, I don't know if you heard me say, I found Manuka mixed with turmeric and it had a couple other things, black seed, I think. But yeah, I started using it last night and I already feel a difference in the joints when I got up this morning. And Don was the one that suggested that I get the Manuka honey. Oh, definitely Blue. I'm so glad that you're okay. Yes, we definitely want to lift up prayers for California, the Pacific Palisades that are on fire right now, and any other area that's dealing with disaster, still working on helping to heal the Carolinas and all that's going on there. It was in a parking lot. Oh, I'm sorry that happened, Blue. Yes, the Fae were probably not real happy. They probably ran after whoever it was that did the hit and run. Kathy says, I'm sitting at the kitchen table because the electric heat in our great room cannot keep up with the wind and cold. I put a cushion and a blanket on the floor next to me, and Scooby is curled up by my feet. How's our Scooby doing? I hope that he's doing better and just feeling his energy a little stronger, Kathy. So cheers to our Scooby and to you keeping warm. It's a little cold down here. You know, it's chilled for our South Florida folk, but not as bad as it is up there where some of you are. Okay, so Sally says the Manuka honey would work for her, but not so much for Tony because of her digestive issue. And that's one thing that will send her directly to the hospital is the turmeric. You're going to try it. Yay. Well, I'll send you, Sally, the information on the one that I found that has the turmeric in it. Okay, so let's work on Tony's digestive issue as well. I know she's got a lot going on there. And Kathy says people have long used turmeric and black pepper in their tea. The honey would definitely help the taste. Yes, it does. And Scooby's still fighting the itchiness. I have to give him Benadryl 3 times a day. Oh, I'm so sorry, Scoobs. And hoping that that will alleviate at some point. Good morning, Kathleen. All right, well, let's do some messages. And I tell you guys, I've got that little book almost complete. I worked on the cover of it yesterday. I have one that I'm really happy with. I don't know that that's going to be the final, but it's getting close. It's getting very close to how I want it to look this year. So let's do some messages, book 1, book 2, and soon we'll have a book 3. I was thinking maybe I could pull up a message from book 3 to start us off. Let me see if I can do that. If I can find it. Let's see what message they want you to hear from book 3. Okay, I'm just going to scroll until they tell me to stop because this is in a document form. It's not in a book. Okay, that's the one. When you fixate on what you are not, you forget who you truly are. This forgetfulness leads to disharmony, not because beauty no longer exists, but because you have turned away from it, like clouds blocking the sunlight. Accepting the beauty within is not an act of vanity, but a step toward harmony. That's going to be in the new book, and along with a lot of other little nuggets and wonderful blessings that they have for us. All right, let me see. Book 1, page 6 for the group. All right, Sally, thank you. Page 6 says, the more you play with directing your attention, the more you come to understand that you can call whatever you want in your life. Yes, even those mountaintop moments when you will not be able to blink because you are programming that picture into your mind. You can call that to you. You can manifest anything. We're going to go back to manifesting Mondays. So every Monday on the morning show, I will give a manifesting tip and a tool that you can use. You know, we all have a toolbox. And when we can play in that toolbox and pull out things that help us through life, life gets easier. So let's work on manifesting. And this is a beautiful one to pay attention to because you're in control when you are directing your attention. It doesn't say when your mom or your spouse or that well-meaning friend is directing your attention. When you start directing your attention to what it is you want to bring to you, you're going to find it. It's going to happen. So pay attention to that and let's get manifesting this year. All right. And then we have, thank you for that, Sally. I saw somebody picked a page 9 in any book. So let's go to book 2 for page 9 for our Hope Wellington Marshall. Understand that what you perceive as failures are not defeats, but opportunities to learn and improve. This resilience helps you stay motivated and maintain your enthusiasm even in the face of challenges. We really needed to hear that this morning. There's a lot of people going through challenges and struggles. There's a lot of illness going around, a lot of germs out there. So even when you're facing one of those trials of life, it's not a failure. You're not wrong. You're not being punished. It's an opportunity for you to be resilient, an opportunity for you to grow. And, this book, Changes, that's going to be published this year, is going to share stories about that. So if you want your story of change and resilience and triumph to be in that book, you need to be letting me know, because once I get these 2 books published, the tiny book for this year, The Angel Whispers, and the Midnight Calls book, Changes will be published soon after that. So let me know if you want to be in the book. And thank you for picking that page, Hope. Book 1, page 1 says Brandy. So let's go back to the tiny book of Angel Messages. Big Thoughts for Daily Living. This book is so precious. It really is. Page 1 says, there will always be something out of the ordinary that comes into your life. A new person, a new job, a new buzzword to dwell on and learn about, a new illness. The not so new things in life are sometimes the necessities that are there to bring understanding, to fit into the puzzle just perfectly. I love this message. This is the very first message on page 1 of the tiny book of Angel Messages. If you don't have this book, it is still available on Amazon. I encourage you to get the whole collection, and that way you can play with them just like you do oracle cards. You can just open it up and say, oh, what do I need to know right now? It'll pop off the page for you. You don't have to go looking for it. It will find you. And I love this particular message, the very first message in the whole series of the tiny books, talking about how everything does work perfectly. Everything fits into that puzzle just perfectly. So thank you, Brandy, for that. Kathy, you can set an intention in water, in food. Just ask the angels to help bless the food, and they will, or the water. And, our Kathleen Caputo has done a lot of teaching about how when we talk to water, the water actually changes. And that's a teaching of Dr. Emoto, talking about pouring positive energy into our water that we drink. And it works. It really does. So you don't have to know Reiki. You can just pour positive energy in there by speaking to it, speaking to the water, or writing on a glass, or writing on a water bowl, I love you, and words that are positive and uplifting. And it does make a difference. And I will be teaching Reiki this year, Kathy, if you're interested in learning. Sally said, I needed that validation. That message kept hitting me yesterday during my readings. It's coming out a lot for a lot of us. That, we really need to be more self-aware. And how are we talking? How are we thinking? If you find your thought going to a low vibration thought, like I can't, or it's too hard, or there's somebody out to get you or doing something to you, change that. Pivot away from that thought and go back to being empowered. You are the one making choices. Remember that message? Let me just go to that again. That first message. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't this message. It was the one about you being in control. When you decide, when you choose what you want to manifest and what you want to change in life, it's going to change because you're taking control. So go into your solar plexus and know that you're worthy. You are worthy to have, be, do whatever you want in this world. And Sally says, I do, and I am free today. Hallelujah. All right. Well, I guess that's it for the messages. I do not see any others. Self-awareness kept coming up in the readings yesterday too, and I had them back to back yesterday all day. That was one of the big teachings of what I did with emotional empowerment. It starts with self-awareness. We have to be aware of what we think and what we say and how we show up in the world. Once we're aware of what we're doing, then it affects everything in our life. The people we interact with, the job, the home, family, friends, everything. So the self-awareness is the crucial part of showing up in the world. And Sally says, I'm actually going to try growing a plant using singing bowl infused energetic water to feed it. I want to see how much of a difference it makes. Absolutely. You can also put crystals in the plant, in the dirt, the soil. So we worked with the crystal turquoise yesterday with Archangel Haniel, and that felt so good. Brandy says, it hits home. I need to get the books. Yeah, they're all on Amazon. And, excuse me, and I'm going to see about putting them out where you can get them as a collective if you don't have them already. Okay, so it is our prayer time. Let's go to Deirdre, who has our daily prayer, and thank you for that, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for California, and I'm going to add in there the Carolinas, and for our country. I did see some of the devastation in the Carolinas, and it's not pretty, you guys. And they're still dealing with not having a place to be that's warm. And it's very, very, very cold up in the Carolinas right now. So praying for that part of our country and all of our country that's struggling with any kind of disaster or unrest, conflict. Brookie, you have a couple of short stories to share. I know you do, and I want to have them in the book. Okay, Sally, I read that one, sorry. Brookie, thank you for all you contribute. I feel like part of a tribe, a peace tribe with so much wisdom from our elders and young ones too. We all have things to share. We all have our stories, we have experiences, and when we share it with others that we connect with, it just helps all of us. It helps us to understand more fully about how to live this thing called life. Kathy, prayers for my sister-in-law, Marlene. It's her birthday, and she has had a very rough couple of years health-wise. Well, happy birthday, Marlene, and sending love. Okay, Brookie, one more page to take us into our prayer time. Let's do that. Page 9 in the first book. And let's see what the angels are drawing our attention to with this. I love the whole page. When you catch yourself caught up in the trap of worry, step back and ask yourself if worrying is of any value. Is it solving any of your life problems? Is it making things easier to deal with for you and for others? We don't worry about things because of that. It just takes us down that spiral. And we forget that everything is working perfectly and that there is a divine hand at play and divine timing, and that everything will come out when it's supposed to. So worrying only delays the receiving of the miracle. What do we do instead? We trust, we believe, we have faith. And that's what we do when we go into our prayers, when we lift up each other and lift up our country, our fellow beings in prayer. Then we just trust that the Creator has our back, that we weren't brought here and dropped without help. And that's what the angels, that's their job. They help us. They're our helpers, they're our guides. They're helping us to understand more fully what we're doing here. Thank you, Brookie. We needed that. And Kathy says, yes, I loved Kathleen's teaching about the energy of water. I will do that for him today. Awesome. And Sally, you do put crystals in your plants and on the property. Awesome. Yes, let's reinforce that grid. I'm going to be doing more land blessings this year and adding to that grid of energy that we've already placed throughout the country. And we're going to be reinforcing it and adding to it this year. Oh, Brandy, just don't try so hard. You know, when we try, then we get overwhelmed. Just allow, accept, align, allow. Me too, Kathy. I love turquoise, and that's what we work with Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Leo. Yes, let's pray for that area where everything is burning out there. And thank you, Sally, for our daily prayer for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, for those living in fear of another, and for all of our family members as well as ourselves and our babies, that we find balance and peace within our day-to-day. And I want to add your grandson in our prayers and Suzanne's her son-in-law, who have both been deployed. Brandy, prayers for everyone who has had suicide touch their family and to help them heal. Thank you. Julie, prayers for all in need. And Sally says, all these cards pulled today are matching the readings I gave yesterday. I also talked to this one, so thank you, Brooke. The validation is wonderful today. Step back was the message for this card yesterday, big time. Step back and allow. Thank you, Jennifer. Prayers for Los Angeles. And Marietta says, no worries, mate. EIWP, according to God's incredible divine plan. Absolutely. Yeah, we can't force anything. We just allow it. When we try to force it, we just get frustrated and irritated and grumpy. So stay in that beautiful energy of trust, the trust factor, and let that be what's really showing in your life to others. When others see that you're trusting, it makes a big difference and they become more calm and peaceful around you. I want to lift up everyone who's dealing with something physical today. If you have something going on, just put it in the comments and we will lift you up. We lift up all of our family that we're praying for on that list that we read yesterday. And anyone that you want to add to the list, you need to let me know so I can do that. So let's go into our hearts right now. Just breathe in. I'm going to call in Archangel Haniel. She's so present with us, and we're learning more about her, so some of you are more familiar with what it's like to connect to her energy. And she connects in with the sun with the moon and all the moon phases, no matter what it is. So let's just pull in the energy of the moon, the energy of Haniel, and I'm also calling in Raphael and asking Raphael to touch everyone who needs a healing touch, whether that's physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual that's going on with you, that you just allow the beauty of healing to take place inside of you. And we lift all of our prayers up to the Creator. We take them right there to the divine, and we ask that they all be seen, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. And we give gratitude. We thank you. Thank you to all of the help that we have from God, from the angels, from Divine Mother, from Jesus, from each other, our earth angels, helping each other, talking people down off of a ledge, holding them in your heart, holding them physically in your arms, and speaking words of just pure love, unconditional love. And let's just feel that right now from Haniel. Just take a moment and connect in with unconditional love. Ask Haniel to help guide you to joy in your heart. There may be some things that are shadowing that joy. There may be some black clouds. And let's just ask those to dissipate. Let's ask for the joy to show up in every part of your life today. Find one thing that you can be grateful for and just say thank you. Thank you, Haniel, for pointing out that I can find joy even in the midst of sorrow. I can find joy even when there's pain. I can find joy in every aspect of life if I give it that opportunity to show up for me. And it will. What you are seeking is seeking you. Allow that meetup. Allow the joy to come to you just as you are asking for it in your life. So now let's leave all those prayers behind. We don't have to bring them back with us. We leave them with the divine so that everything can be taken care of in divine timing. Thank you. Thank you to all who joined in the prayers. And let's just go now into this beautiful song by the creator Leo, who wrote it and sings it for us and lifts us up with everything is working perfectly with the morning cuppa. And here we go.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on. Hi, Lillian.
If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
I love
namaste.
you. We say that every day to each other, and it makes a big difference. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. I love you. Love.
Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the truth is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us.
Oh, thank you, Marietta. Up, up, up to a higher plane with lots of love and hugs. Oh, Marietta, I can't wait to see you.
Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, Lily.
Joy every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, Brandy. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Yes, it does help to be reminded that how we talk makes a difference. And if we're speaking love into our water, it changes the water. And when we drink it, it changes us. It helps us to heal and to have more joy in our life.
Morning cup full of joy every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily
Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad you were able to. I'm glad you had the day off work. Do something fun today. And Kathy, I encourage you to listen to the information about Archangel Haniel that I taught last night. It is on YouTube. You can find it easy there. Thank you, Julie. And thank you, Brookie and Dylan and sweet baby Max. Hi, Max. Woo, it's right. Thank you, Annie7. All right, you guys. I love you. It's Thursday, not Friday. I'm finally straightened out. Friday, I will get to be with Marietta. I'm so excited about that. And just looking forward to my last couple of days here in Florida when I get down there to the Keys and then headed back to the cold after that. But it's such a blessing to be able to be here where I'm not shivering all the time, and I can get out in that beautiful sun energy that's so bright out there right now. I think it's going to heat up pretty good today. Oh, Max, I love you so much. All right, so I will see you all tomorrow on the Morning Cuppa. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I love you. Bye for now.